So I bought this. Well, perhaps this time I can do this without the memory card running out and the camera's stopping the recording. This will be about the 4th attempt. Anyhow, I got this from my local Poundland. And when I opened it and tried it, I thought, oh, it smells and tastes similar to that lovely one with the wine extract, Pink Bubbly. And I found that out and tested it, and they are in fact exactly the same. They both contain wine extract. I'll show you the ingredients on the back if it will stay focused. This is the original one, petrolatum wine extract. As you can see, it's the second ingredient, and then if you can read all the others there, aqua glycerin, this is this one, as you can see, the Pink Bubbly, and now here's the ingredients of sugar coated. Let me refocus. Hang on, it's not going to focus very well. Ingredients: petrolatum, as you can see, the second ingredient, wine extract. And it's all exactly the same ingredients as the first one, so they're both exactly the same. I don't know why this one's called sugar coated. I thought at first it was going to have like sugary effect, but it's not. I'll show you, hang on. This is sugar coated, and there's my old one, but the Pink Bubbly. I don't dip my fingers in lip balm in tins. I think it's probably germy to do that, or make bacteria grow, so I always use like the back of a fingernail. I can't show because I'm holding the camera with the other hand, but I use the back of a fingernail to dig in because I think that's probably cleaner. And so yeah, so that's why there's 2 gouges in that one. But it's lovely, so it's exactly the same. If anyone's upset because they can't get the Pink Bubbly anymore, this is exactly the same. Yes, we're going to need the light on, aren't we? We're going to need the light on. I can see we're washed out. Better, I hope. So, yeah, exactly the same ingredients listed on the back. Hang on, I've got white screens on. Oh dear. She's got such bendy feet she won't stand. Will this one stand, perhaps, when I read what the ingredients are? We've got white screen again, so I can't see myself. It was fine the whole time until I pressed the record button. And as soon as I do that, we've got white screen. And now my voice is going. Oh, I don't know why I bother. I really don't know why I bother. I try to do this for you people that like to know these things. Vaseline Pink Bubbly. Vaseline sugar coated. Right, Kenzie can look at you while I'm reading the list of ingredients again on here. They're both exactly the same. I know I showed it to you when I was downstairs, and I thought I'd recorded all this just now, but true to form, it had stopped. Something must have happened and it stopped recording, so it didn't record any of this part, so true to form. Anyhow, ingredients: petrolatum, which is obviously just petroleum jelly; wine extract, second ingredient, so that means it's quite high up in the list; aqua, which is just water; glycerin; aroma, doesn't tell you what the aroma is; alcohol; sodium benzoate; citronella, which is obviously something to do with like lemons, citrus, the citronella, as I've said, I can't pronounce it, sorry; eugenol, don't know what that is; geraniol, well that geranium is like a scented essential oil you can get, so it's a plant, there's a plant called geranium, but as far as I know the pelargonium plants, they don't have any scent, so I don't know whether, must be a scented geranium I presume. Limonene, maybe that's to do with limes, lime flavour, and then linalol, sorry I can't pronounce, terrible trying to pronounce names, but they are chemical names anyway, so yes, they are both exactly the same. So those of us who were upset that sorry Kenzie, thank you, that you could no longer buy this anymore, and because I was always on the lookout for it and thinking, oh, I wish they'd bring it back, I wish they'd bring it back. Well, they have. It's just called... So, welcome to my world of video making. This is the sort of thing that happens. So I don't... Bang, bang. Oh, what's happened? Ow! Oh, now the screen's gone completely. Oh, now what's happened? Oh my God, now the power's gone. Oh, now the cable's come out. Sorry if anyone's watching for the first time, but yeah, it's almost like a standing joke with myself that... So I wonder what's going to go wrong today. What's going to happen today to totally ruin the recording so that anyone's watching thinking, oh my God, she doesn't know how to make videos. Why can't she do anything properly? Well, yeah, you know, so welcome to my world. And then I get in a terrible anxious state about it and moan. Oh my God, there she goes again. She's feeling so, feeling sorry for herself again. Whining and moaning and miserable. This is why, because as soon as I start recording, I even have got everything prepared, I think nothing's going to go wrong today, and then something does. I don't think I've ever made a video when something, or more than one thing, hasn't gone wrong when I'm doing it. So, yes. Anyhow, we've got this back. Rather, we've got this back. Anyone who's thinking, why don't they bring back the lovely Pink Bubbly, as I have been wandering for years? Well, they have, but it's now called this. And when I saw it in Poundland, I nearly didn't get it, because I always look thinking, oh, I wish they'd bring back that lovely Pink Bubbly, my favourite of all time, in the Vaseline line. And then I saw that, and I thought, well, I don't know, I'll try it, because they had quite a few in there, so I bought it, got it home, and I sniffed it, and I thought, you know, I'm sure that's... Why, it does, that smell similar to that my lovely one. So I tried it and I thought, oh yes, it's excited lip balm fans will know. And it's exactly the same. Even, you know, I thought, well, perhaps the ingredients are different, but no, every single one the same. And I don't know if I got this far into saying this just now, but I remember seeing a lady's video, I think she was in America or Canada, I can't remember which, and she'd bought one that they had over there, and then she'd managed to get hold of a British version as well because she was curious, as the packaging was just slightly different, almost the same, slightly different. And then she was surprised to discover that the list of ingredients were indeed different. The one they had in America, maybe it was to do with the FDA rules or something, they only had a tiny few list of the ingredients in, didn't have the wine extract at all, but it was over here we had the wine extract. And I don't know whether she said our one smelt and tasted better, and maybe because of the wine extract, maybe they weren't allowed to have it over there for some reason. But yeah, so if they, I don't know if they're going to sell this in America, Canada, or elsewhere, Australia perhaps, maybe it won't have the wine extract. So that's something to be aware of for anyone international watching. Maybe, because I'm in the UK, maybe if you buy it elsewhere other than the UK or maybe Europe, maybe it won't have the wine extract, as this one, the version they sold elsewhere, did not have, like this one does have. And I wish I was better at explaining myself properly, so I do apologise. But I hope I've been comprehensive enough in showing you. I'm sorry it's got gouges in, but as I say, I use the back of a nail like that to dig a bit out, because I don't like putting fingernails... I don't like dipping fingers in, because I always think you're going to get germs on that, because you touch things with your fingers, don't you, as like you might have food or something. But the back of a nail is more likely to be, I would have thought, cleaner than a fingertip. So there we go, and we have got a picture on screen. I can actually see it, so I can see it's recording, unlike last time when I played it back and none of this bit was on there. So you might think, why did I bother? But those who are interested like to know these things. So there they go, both exactly the same in all but packaging. It's only the packaging that's different. So we've got this lovely one, we've got it back in sugar coated. Hi.